Hi, my name is Bijal Shah and I am a bibliotherapist and founder of Book Therapy, a bibliotherapy and literary curation practice. I'm also the author of the book Bibliotherapy, The Healing Power of Reading. I curate book prescriptions and provide online training in bibliotherapy. More detail of this can be found on my website, www.booktherapy.io. In this podcast, I share my knowledge and research on bibliotherapy, including the latest developments, science, and book recommendations. Join me every week where we take a deep dive into bibliotherapy. We release 2 episodes a week. Voice notes from me, your resident bibliotherapist, and Ask the Bibliotherapist, book recommendations for what's on your mind. I hope you enjoy the show, and if you'd like a bibliotherapist in your pocket, you might find my book Bibliotherapy, The Healing Power of Reading, a helpful companion. It's available at any bookstore that you shop at. And don't forget to subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts and get new episodes as they're released. And as always, I love hearing from listeners. So if you'd like to get in touch, share any book recommendations or thoughts on bibliotherapy, you can do so at bijal@booktherapy.io. Thanks for listening. Hello and welcome to Bibliotherapy with Bijal Shah. I'm your host Bijal, and today we're looking ahead to 2025 to talk about some of the most anticipated books across both fiction and non-fiction. Whether you're into gripping fantasy, historical epics, or insightful memoirs, there's something for everyone. So grab your favorite drink, settle in, and let's dive into the books you won't want to miss in the year ahead. Let's kick things off with fiction. 2025 is shaping up to be a stellar year for readers of all genres, from fantasy to historical fiction. So what's in store? Let's start with a few books that will have you marking your calendars. First up, we have Sunrise on the Reaping by Suzanne Collins. Fans of the Hunger Games series will be thrilled to hear that Collins is returning with a prequel. Set 24 years before the original trilogy, this book focuses on the 50th Hunger Games, also known as the Second Quarter Quell. If you're a fan of dystopian worlds, this is definitely one to look forward to. It delves into the early days of the games and introduces a young Hamish Abernathy. If you're a fan of dystopian worlds, this is definitely one to look forward to. Next, for fantasy lovers, we have Onyx Storm by Rebecca Yarros, the 3rd installment in the Empyrean series. Following Fourth Wing and Iron Flame, this book continues the journey of Violet Sarngale, who faces new challenges in a world filled with dragons, intrigue, and romance. If you loved the previous books, Onyx Storm is sure to keep you hooked. Moving on to literary fiction, The Girls Who Grew Big by Layla Motley is generating buzz. The coming-of-age novel follows a group of teenage mothers in rural Florida as they navigate the trials of love, loss, and friendship. Motley's talent for poignant storytelling will undoubtedly make this one a standout. And lastly, for historical fiction fans, we can't forget Stolen Queen by Fiona Davis. Set in both ancient Egypt and 1970s New York City, this book weaves a tale of mystery and intrigue, focusing on a missing artifact and an immortal female pharaoh. A perfect blend of history and suspense. Now let's shift gears and talk non-fiction. 2025 promises some incredible new releases, from thought-provoking memoirs to powerful social commentary. Let's explore a few that will have you thinking long after you turn that last page. First, let's talk about The Harder I Fight, the More I Love You by Nico Case. Known for her musical career, Case is stepping into the world of memoir. this book promises to offer an intimate look at her life, her creative process, and her journey into the music industry. Fans of her work will definitely want to check this one out. For something a bit more historical, we have The Rebel Empresses by Nancy Goldstone. This book takes a look at the women who defied the expectations of their time, challenging the norms of their societies and shaping history. It's sure to inspire readers who are fascinated by powerful women throughout history. Another fascinating non-fiction release is Hubris, The American Origins of Russia's War Against Ukraine by Jonathan Haslam. In this deeply analytical work, Haslam explores the geopolitical factors that led to the conflict between Russia and Ukraine, shedding light on the American role in the build-up. This one's for anyone interested in international relations and the roots of current global tensions. On a personal note, The Good Mother Myth by Nancy Reddy takes on the idea of motherhood. Reddy challenges traditional ideas of what it means to be a good mother, offering a more inclusive perspective on the diverse experiences of parenthood. If you're a parent or just interested in societal conventions, this one will certainly give you a lot to think about. Lastly, World Eaters: How Venture Capital is Cannibalizing the Economy. This is a bold look at how venture capital impacts the global economy. It critiques the current economic system, exploring how venture capital firms may be shaping the future of markets and societies. If you're into economics or business, this book will offer some fascinating insights. So, whether you're looking to lose yourself in an epic fantasy, dive into a compelling memoir, or explore history from a new angle, 2025 is going to be a year full of incredible books. From Sunrise on the Reaping to The Rebel Empresses, and from Onyx Storm to Hubris, there's no shortage of exciting titles on the horizon. That's it for today's episode of Bibliotherapy with Bijal. We hope this list of anticipated books has given you a taste of what's to come in 2025. Be sure to mark your calendars and get ready for an exciting year of reading. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with fellow book lovers. We'll be back soon with Season 3 with tons more bibliotherapy resources and book recommendations. Until then, happy reading and have a fantastic start to the new year. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed the show. And if you'd like to sign up to our online courses or try a personalized book prescription or bibliotherapy session, you can do so following the links in the show notes. And as always, I love hearing from listeners, so don't hesitate to drop me an email at bijal@booktherapy.io.